Reindeer, or caribou as we often call them in North America, are large members of the deer family. They have what's called a circumpolar range and live at high Arctic latitudes around the North Pole region. Ironically, this is also where Santa Claus lives, and reindeer have been aligned with this winter legend. Thanks to Tony for suggesting this video, and keep those comments coming. Let's hear it for the girls! Reindeer are unique in the deer family as females have antlers, although they are typically a bit smaller. The growing and shedding of antlers holds a unique place in ecosystems. Yes, the antlers provide protection for them. However, when they fall off, they provide calcium and other nutrients to small mammals who gnaw on them. More on antlers in just a minute. Rangifer is the genus name for both reindeer and caribou. There are several subspecies of rangifers. Some travel 9 to 40 miles daily within their territory. Other subspecies migrate 750 miles twice a year in large herds. The largest migratory population is the Tamir herd in Siberia, Russia, with over 400,000 members. The Alaska Department of Fish and Wildlife reports about 750,000 caribou in 12 herds. They are mostly the barren ground subspecies. On Dasher and Dancer, on Comet and Cupid. Reindeer hold a special place in our hearts for the winter holidays. In 1823, a poem by Clement Clark Moore called A Visit from St. Nicholas made reindeer a household name. Fun fact: male reindeer drop their antlers in November, while females retain antlers till May. So, guess what? All Santa's reindeer are girls. For many Arctic people, the reindeer is a cultural keystone species. The Inuit name their months after what these animals are doing. Both reindeer in northern Eurasia and caribou in Canada and Alaska have been domesticated by indigenous people for the past 3,000 years. They provide meat, milk, and pull sleds. Here we have some special reindeer during this flight. Check out this feat as they run. Reindeer feet are very wide and flat. This gives them good balance and also helps them when swimming. A Mongolian boy tending the herd. Arctic people have developed several domesticated breeds of reindeer. These animals contribute greatly to their local economies. The Cree in Canada continue to hunt caribou in traditional ways. However, they have expanded to include tourism activities where they take groups of people to view caribou in the wild. The antlers vary in size and shape with the different species. Antlers are shed and regrown each year. Male antlers can grow over 4 feet long, whereas females are just under 2 feet. Think of antlers like trees. They have a main trunk and several branches. When the antlers grow back in the spring, they are covered in velvet. Velvet is made up of the skin, blood, and soft fur that cover the bony center. When the antlers finish growing, the velvet dries up and the reindeer rubs their antlers on a hard surface to remove it. Males use their antlers to fight with each other and establish dominance. The winner chooses 5 to 15 females to be in his harem. Mating season is in the fall. Another interesting use of antlers is they will also use them to clear away snow so they can get to the grass underneath. This plant is called reindeer moss and is a lichen. It's the main source of nutrients that is available on the tundra. Reindeer are ruminants and herbivores. They eat mosses, herbs, ferns, grasses, and the leaves of shrubs and trees. They especially like willow and birch. The average adult reindeer eats between 9 to 18 pounds of plants a day. Two layers of coat help them to keep warm in the frozen north. Reindeer shed their outer coats in summer. The top coat has long, hollow hairs which trap air to help insulate them from the cold. This smaller, whiter species is the Slavbard subspecies found in Norway. They are considered threatened. Hopefully, you are getting lots of good information from this video so far. Please boop that like button so Google shares it with others. Gestation is about 7.5 months. Females travel a long way to get to remote calving areas. These places, such as islands or peat marshes, where fewer large predators live and females can protect the young calves. Predators include golden eagles, wolverines, and bears. Babies weigh between 5 to 20 pounds when they are born, depending on the subspecies. Reindeer typically have a single calf, but they can have up to four. The babies are not spotted like other deer species. Fun fact: a 2-day old caribou can outrun a human. The Arctic is changing. Climate change is affecting humans, animals, and plants in the region. As temperatures warm, animals such as white-tailed deer move into areas occupied by caribou. White-tailed deer have a parasite that can be fatal to moose and caribou populations. Insect populations are increasing in the Arctic, which can adversely affect caribou as well. Reindeer and caribou will get on roadways to lick the salt from the road. This obviously is a risk to the animals and anyone driving on the road. Roads are also dangerous when they intersect traditional migratory paths. Some subspecies, such as the woodland caribou in Alaska and Canada, have threatened populations. Humans are affecting populations too, especially with oil exploration and extraction. Blockage of migration paths and increased noise cause population distress and lowered fertility. There are things we can do to help. Wildlife crossings over or under highways go a long way in protecting wildlife and lowering car and animal accidents. Check out my playlist on wildlife to see other educational videos on animals. Thanks for watching and have a great day.